morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mary, and today I am going to be trying to do all of the things that were popular at the beginning of quarantine because it's been a year and we are still in a global pandemic.
I should have told you that I loved you one more time.
So, on the list for today, on the agenda, if you will, I have tie-dyeing some clothes, baking bread, working on a puzzle, learning TikTok dances, maybe. But first, I have to make some coffee, so I'm going to try to do the Dalgona coffee thing that was really popular last, March, April, May-ish. I don't remember exactly when it became a really big popular thing, but I'm going to try to make it. I've never had it before. But I did go ahead and buy Juan Valdez Premium Colombiano instant coffee. I have the recipe from Delish pulled up, and so we're just going to see how that goes.
Lights flash in the dark. I know you're coming back, aiming at my heart. And these things never come from me easily, no. But now I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready, ready. Emotions repeating, though it's been so long. I know what you're thinking, I know. I wanna spend all our time now, for better or worse. I know the past is gone, and now you're all I want. 'Cause I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up for you. I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up. I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up for you. I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up. I would. You know that I would. Lights flash in the dark. Just close your eyes and we'll be shooting stars. And you know I can't wait for forever no more. Now tell me, are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Emotions repeating, though it's been so long. I know what you're thinking, I know. I wanna spend all our time now, for better or worse. I know the past is gone, and now you're all I want. 'Cause I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up for you. I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up.
Okay, so we have almond milk and ice and the coffee on top. I think I'm supposed to stir it together, so I'm gonna do that. It's pretty good. I don't know that I like it better than regular coffee, but so far I'd say today's off to a good start. Hello, it's been a few hours. It's actually probably only been like an hour and a half, but I have gotten ready, done my coffee, listened to my podcast, and it's time to do quarantine activity number 2. We're gonna make bread. Let me go grab my laptop so I can get the recipe. So the recipe that I'm using is from Butter with a Side of Bread. I'll have them linked down below, but I'm using this because it says that you can use regular flour or bread flour, so I didn't have to buy bread flour for this recipe because I don't really plan on making bread that often. Maybe I will change my mind, but step 1, in a large bowl, dissolve 1 tablespoon of sugar into warm water and then stir in yeast and allow to proof until the yeast resembles a creamy foam, about 5 minutes. So rather than a large bowl, I think I'm just gonna use a measuring cup. Okay, the water feels warm to me, so we're gonna use it. I'm gonna tilt you down so you can see what I'm doing. I got some Fleshman's Rapid Rise Instant Yeast and some granulated sugar here. So we need 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1.5 tablespoons of active dry yeast. Murphy, why are you agitated? The Fleshman's, let's do. Oh, I might not have enough yeast. Oh no.
Give it all up for you. I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up. I would. but right now I'm stuck in the middle. I stumble while I try, cause you don't wanna give in. Sounds like we're just talking in riddles. 5 in the morning, all we do is fighting. Thought you'd come and make it right. I need a pause from the battle, but I don't think you're settled. You don't wanna get it right. I will leave it up to you. I will leave it up to you. Now I'm done and down the line. I will leave it up to you. I know you think about every time I'm out, and sometimes so we're texting back. But baby, don't you know?
And now that it's all oiled, I'm gonna leave it and cover with a damp cloth for 1 hour, and then I'll be back. Hey Google, set a timer for 1 hour.
Sure, 1 hour. Starting now.
I know you think about every time I'm out, and sometimes so we're texting back. But baby, don't you know I will come around and let you know I'm always coming back. 5 in the morning, all we do is fighting. Thought you'd come and make it right. I need a pause from the battle, but I don't think you're settled. You don't wanna get it right. I will leave it up to you. I will leave it up to you. Now I'm done and down the line. I will leave it up to you. I don't wanna lie, cause I know you hate it, but how am I supposed to say it like I mean it when you criticize like everything I say? I wish you knew that I'm trying every day. I will leave this up to you. I will leave this up to you. Cause now I'm done and down the line. So I will leave it up to
Now it says to let them rise for 30 more minutes. And it says to rise until they get to be over the top of the pan, I think. I'm a bit worried that this hasn't risen enough, but we're gonna cover again and let it rise for about another hour, I guess. Okay, so they didn't rise as much as I think they were supposed to, but this has definitely risen a lot more than I thought, and it's been an hour and a half. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put them in the oven. Okay, I apologize if the lighting is weird. I'm in my bathroom. I'm also crouched over because of the tripod situation. It doesn't matter, but I'm gonna attempt to tie-dye some stuff now. So I have this tie-dye, or these tie-dye rubber bands, and the Create Basics kit tie-dye in fuchsia and turquoise. I bought these last summer because I thought I was gonna tie-dye then, and I never did. I haven't tie-dyed anything since my bed sheets my freshman year of college, so 7 years ago. So, I also, to tie-dye, got some socks because Matt wanted me to tie-dye him a pair of socks. I have 2 bandanas for the dogs. I have a plain bandana, and then I have a bandana that's like bandana print that I thought would be kind of cute, and then I just have a t-shirt. I'm gonna just read the instructions on here to make sure I don't screw this up. I don't know if I should do it outside or if I should do it in the sink. I don't want to like ruin anything. So I might just do it outside and see. And then after I do this, I'm gonna have to leave it sitting for 6 to 8 hours and it's like, I think 4 o'clock. So it's potentially this won't be ready today, and I'll have to show you what it looks like tomorrow. I should have started this earlier, and I just was putting it off. I don't really know why.
I know you're hurt. I can see it in your eyes, babe. You need to let your mind off things. No, it hurts. I can see it in your eyes, babe. But I know you have a lot to give. I know that it's getting cold, the waves are crashing in. When the streams are getting strong, just hold on to me, yeah. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I know you're strong. To get yourself together, things still get better if you just believe it. Yeah, it's getting cold, the waves are crashing in. When the streams are getting strong, just hold on to me, yeah. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun.
So this is what I've got for each of the things. I'm gonna now fill the bottles, I guess. As I expected, it has like examples of how to do this in certain patterns, and I am not gonna follow any of those patterns because I've already tied up my stuff, but it's there. You can see Murphy sitting at the back door, but I'm out here to tie-dye.
I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. Oh, 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 I'll be your guiding light. Oh, 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 I'll be your guiding light. Oh, 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 I'll be your guiding light. Oh, 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 oh. I know that it's getting cold, the waves are crashing in. When the streams are getting strong, just hold on to me. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun.
The timer on the bread just went off, so we're gonna take it out of the oven. Hello, it's the next day. I'm back in my bathroom. I'm about to rinse out the tie-dye. My life is just quite the struggle. Yeah, we'll do it here. This works. You see how gross my sink is? Ugh, not in the mood. I think you rinse it with cold water, so that's what I'm gonna do. I threw away the instructions because I'm very smart. to get some color on the bottom. Because I have some color left in the tubes, I guess, the like spray bottle things. So I don't know if I'm going to do that, but like I kind of want to get more on this too, because this looks like kind of boring with just like splotches around the edges. And I think the tie-dye looks pretty, but I didn't realize I wasn't getting any in the middle. So probably just a me thing, being dumb, I guess. I don't know. Hello. I'm back just sitting in my room. I thought you couldn't tell that I didn't make my bed, but you kind of can. Sorry, Matt. But I just wanted to check in. This is going to be the end of the vlog, I think. That was fun. I didn't end up doing TikTok dances, which I didn't really want to do, so I guess it's like, it makes sense that I didn't end up doing them. I'm not a very dancey person. The bread didn't rise as much as I thought it should have, and I baked it anyways, and it's definitely a very like dense cake-like texture rather than bread, so probably did something wrong there. But I mean, I think what I've learned from doing all of these like beginning of quarantine hobbies, I guess 1 year later, is that they all take a significant amount of time, which makes sense because people were stuck in their homes and not used to being stuck in their homes. So having all that spare time just sort of felt like a lot. I also learned that I'm still not super into puzzles. I don't have like the brain capacity to do a puzzle. I would much rather read a book or watch a YouTube video or tie-dye some socks. I also learned that if you're going to tie-dye, it might be beneficial to look up techniques so you don't just end up with a white bandana that has like a little bit of tie-dye around the edges, even though you swear you soaked it with dye. Bread, again, is another thing that takes quite a lot of time, and I much prefer store-bought bread to my homemade bread, but if you have a really good bread recipe, link it down below. Also, if you have any tips and tricks to share with the class, I would love to know. The doggone coffee was good. I liked that, but I don't think I would make it on an everyday basis, but it was definitely fun to have for like a snack on like a Saturday morning or like a Sunday morning. Definitely a fun thing to do. But yes, I hope everyone is hanging in there at the 1 year anniversary of COVID-19 hitting the United States. Yeah. Ooh. But yes, I hope that if you have been adversely affected by COVID, and I know so many of us have, whether it's our mental health or losing a job or losing a loved one even, I feel for you. This was not intended to make light of it. It's just something that I thought would be fun to do, since these are all the things that people did at the beginning of quarantine that I never really got into. If you have any other like hobbies that you've developed in quarantine, I would love to hear about them. Please let me know down below. I started this YouTube channel in quarantine and it's been a really great creative outlet for me. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. So if you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you would like to, you can subscribe to my channel. I do mostly lifestyle and bookish content. I will see you in my next video. Bye! You say bye? Bye!
I should've told you that I loved you